So this is Dan Lewison. I was just gonna make a short little video. This is I do spray foam insulation for work, but I guess what this video is probably going to be really hard for me, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It was um, something that I wanted to. Anyways, I'll go on here, but I came up with these a skit here, and I didn't know how I was gonna unleash my business, but I want to make a business called Snowman in Florida. Well, hey, it's people are like, there's no snow in Florida. I'm like, hey, I could build you a snowman in your yard, and he won't ever melt. He could be there as long as you want him to be. But well, it's kind of so. But I started out. I've made one before. A guy that I know down there in Florida has that video. But I've made better ones. I told him I was going to come up with this business. So um, This is how I'm gonna release it to the public, and it's for the kids. Somehow, I will help all kids. I don't care if they're black, white, Asian, whoever. Kids need help. And this is my payback to lots of people that lives were affected. So, and I've been fortunate. I've been through a lot. I've been through the criminal justice system, and they've probably, if it wasn't for them, if I look back on it, I probably wouldn't be here, because there's a time back in Albert Lea where I tried to kill myself in a jail, and an officer came in there and saved me. And if you want to know why I tried to kill myself that day in jail, I was trying to go get my kids, or my back then, that was a long time ago. But the plan was to go to Kansas City. But anyways, hey, so I've got to. This is how I'm gonna release my video, and this is how it's gonna go. So, how I see the Democratic Party tried to portray to the people that they feel like we're dumb. I mean, from day one, they tried to impeach Donald Trump. Donald Trump was not a great speaker at that time. It's hard to speak in public. I don't care. It takes talent. It takes practice. It takes practice like anything you do in life. You have to practice to be a news anchor. You have to practice. You learn skills to be a carpenter. You learn skills to be an electrician. Public speaking takes skill, practice. So you're right off the bat, you get thrown into the public eye. Sure, you're not going to say the right things because, hey, nobody really does. That's why every politician can retract what or he doesn't say at any given moment to suit the purpose. So, anyways, I get off track. Well, this is the Biden campaign and my perspective, and this is going to launch my business for the kids somehow. And I'm not going to make a lot because they're hard work and they're a specialty, and I kind of made a video, but here, I'll just move this. This is what they call a race car helmet, but the Democrats, they didn't really want us to do any of that shit this year, COVID-19, and shout out to Deer Creek Speedway. But, so, this is how the Democrats ran their campaign, and he didn't really have to appear much, so this is how I feel they're going to do their takeover. I'll do this quicker. This is who they put on stage for the American public. They put this guy. I'll get him. This is who I call Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe has been in Congress a long time. He did his diligence, but he's just a face. He really cannot run the country. They're telling you, just, I'm sorry to say it, Joe, but your time is up. Sleepy Joe, it's time to go. So they got Sleepy Joe on stage, but behind the whole thing, because I don't think that Sleepy Joe could run the country, so they got Miss Harris. And I don't know if it's true, but then the Constitution says if Joe Biden cannot run the country after 2 years, because that's what Pelosi said, she's only going to have to be in the House Speaker for another 2 years, because they already know. So this is the Democratic Party putting out a good face. Sleepy Joe, he good guy, yeah, he can. But you know, I know your story, Joe, and I feel you. I feel how you feel when, because nobody should have to go through what you did the day you signed into Congress. I get it. Fuck, that had to be heartbreaking. And it takes a man like you. Fuck, how do you go on? I wanted to give up. So, anyways, this is the Democratic Party, Sleepy Joe. In the wings, this is the real Democratic Party that's trying to take away your Christmas, lock you up. Governor Walz just doesn't get people at all in Minnesota, I don't think, except for maybe the people that live in the cities. There's more than the Twin Cities, Governor Walz. I'm here to tell you and I don't know if that's where I think there's more Trump voters in Minnesota than, so, I don't trust that vote either. But, so you got Sleepy Joe, and in the wings, this is the real Democratic Party. Now this is what they want. Now that's scary. I mean, this is for fun, but you got Scary Joe, or you got Joe, good Joe, and then you got the real Democratic Party. Now hey, I don't know, this guy here, he kind of got his hair done, Nancy Pelosi. Any resemblance? Hey, this is I almost wanted to paint this brown right here because it kind of looks like a turd, and I feel like that's what NBC, CBS, and all these other news affiliates that, a lot of people don't have cable, so they only get one side, and they know that. Some, a lot of rural areas, that's why they have CBS, so they can get their message across. Facebook does the same thing to kids. They control, Facebook's just probably not good at all, really, I don't think. I mean, they do whatever they want with your information. It's like the tech world. Hey, what you put out there, and I know I've made some mistakes too, but hey, you live and you learn, and you got to answer. But hey, nobody's perfect anyways, and if you think you're perfect, then you're the biggest goddamn hypocrite there is. And I shouldn't use the word God in vain, because I do believe in Jesus. See, I don't always say the right things, but that doesn't mean I don't believe in Jesus, because there are a lot of Christians. I'll take Nancy down, or never mind. That's my new name. I was trying to figure out a name for this thing. Thank you, Nancy Pelosi. We got Sleepy Joe and Nancy. So, anyways, yeah, I gotta probably cut this video short, but for 4 years, these people have been cutting down Donald Trump. Now they have attacked and attacked and attacked and attacked. I think the guy has been trying to do stuff for the country, and they're just not letting him do it. They're not trying to help. They're trying to impeach. They're trying to bring up any excuse for the hatred of a guy. Now, that's not, I don't know. I think, I don't want to get into race because I've had to live with every type of race and I've had to get along with every type of race and I've had to stand in front of 160 guys, 160 peers, get kicked out. Now, the only thought I was thinking in my mind is I got to get the hell home. I'm running out of time. I can't live my life like this. I always thought that it was I don't know, and if people take that away from me, I thought maybe I didn't understand who was running out of time. I didn't. Maybe it's for kids, any kids. So it's snowman in Florida. I don't like the cold anymore, but hey, I like Minnesota summers and Florida winters. And I'm just telling you, that's who's always going to be with me. Always. That was always my plan. Somebody asked me one time, my brother's got a lot of kids, and my little girl but the last one of the things that she asked me, well, who was your favorite? And I didn't get the question. And I'm here to tell you, you were my favorite. Always my favorite. And this is a shout out to Lewis 13. I gotta speak. Whatever it costs me. But you can't control people like you're trying to do the Democratic Communist Party. You can't label people. We're all individuals. We all have free will. We all have choice. It's how you teach people when they're young. I wasn't a good teacher. And I gotta live with. But I believe in Jesus. And if I don't believe in Jesus, whether I go to hell, heaven, or whatever, I ask one thing. Wherever he sends me or wherever they send me when I'm dead, I just want to look and say, I'm fucking sorry. I never wanted to be here without you. It hurts a lot. And it hurts a lot for anybody. White, black, if you lose somebody. This is about America, America first. Right now, right here is the time. The time to start. It ain't Sleepy Joe. It ain't because you want the man out. I ain't saying what's right or what's wrong, but let the vote be counted. And let it be counted fairly because we have a legal system and I've been through it. I've been through it than most, and I know. I could have been a lawyer. I could have been a prosecutor. I could have been anything. But I was an alcoholic first. And it took me a long time to figure out that I can't drink. But some people are slow learners. So I'm new to society. I'm seeing it. I'm learning from what I learned the last time out of boot camp. And that was how to be respectful. If you didn't, you sure the fucks weren't going to get out. You had to treat the black guy next to you the same as the white guy next to you or whoever. You had to march in a squad. You didn't all get along, but we all became, from a ragged ass bunch of clowns that never met each other, we all became actually, the people that graduated. We all, hey, I learned something, I guess. We all marched together in the end. I was a day late, but like I said, I was a convict for a day, and I learned the hard way. I always will, and if I guess if you don't learn every day from your mistakes, well then you're never gonna learn anything. Well, Sleepy Joe, Nancy, snowman in Florida. I don't know how I can do it. Not very good at taxes or, trying to start a small business on my own. I try, so help me. Snowman in Florida, Dan Lewis, and this is tough. This was tough. I don't even know if I'm going to release it.